Well, Andrew, what's your favorite one-off comic book series that they kind of either retconned or decided was not good?
I don't really have a favorite because I think most of them are kind of stupid. Like they just shouldn't have retconned. Because I mean, you write something, it's what you thought was going to be right. Just run with it.
Or maybe sometimes you have a historically horrific bad idea.
I mean, sometimes.
Like in 2009, Marvel decided to let some of the people that worked for them come up with characters to write a story about. And one of the characters was Galacti, or Galacta, the daughter of Galactus. And she was on Earth in human form, and she had purple eyes. And the funniest part about this character is you've probably never heard of her.
Nope.
Never heard of her. So there wasn't a whole lot on her, but her story was she was a social media person. She had a verified Twitter account, and she did not like consuming planets. So she fed off of like other cosmic entities that weren't native to Earth.
I'm about to just tell you to skip to the point. This is terrible.
Yeah, there's really not a lot.
Such a bad story.
Yeah, so like there's really not a lot. She didn't like to eat planets. But like so basically
this sounds like this whoever came up with the character had like parent problems. And they're like, well, I don't want to be like my parents. So you know what my character is? He doesn't want to be like an
so like it's pretty bad.
That's terrible. That's like the worst thing I've ever heard.
She realizes that there's a parasite growing in her, okay? And she realizes, and she calls it the cosmic tapeworm, okay? Because power's cosmic. So anyways, the funny part about this is she goes to Reed Richards, and they give her the ultimate nullifier.
Oh my god.
And she's going to get, because in her mind, this parasite is causing her to be hungrier and want to feed more. And she really doesn't like that, because, consuming planets and all. So she's going to use the ultimate nullifier to get rid of this parasite.
Yeah.
Galactus shows up and says, oh, whoa, no. You can't do that. That's a future child of yours. So Marvel, yeah, if it sounds like what you think it sounds like, that's exactly right. Marvel was going to do a story about that. And thank God that it was a digital. It wasn't, you couldn't go and buy this comic book. In 2009, they did a virtual web release.
So just in case anybody doesn't pick up or understand, because you didn't really hint at it.
Well, I didn't want to.
There was a child, and they were going to use the ultimate nullifier to make there not be a child.
Basically.
Interesting.
And Galactus is like, oh no, you can't do that. No, this is going to be a future child. And so, or a future Galactus.
I think this should have had a full comic run.
Because apparently Galactus is a race now. It's a race.
It's not a cosmic being. It's a race.
It's a race now.
What if we're Galactus?
We're not.
How do you know? Have you ever seen Horton Hears a Who?
Look, I have.
What if that's Earth?
No.
Dandelions.
Let me tell you something. I think
we're just blowing worlds apart.
I think I would know if I was like a cosmic being that was from another universe.
Unless we never discovered the other ones, though.
But I feel like you would discover he was from another universe. It was in a spaceship, developing for 1 billion years.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically. It's as bad as it sounds, and Marvel was like, no, that was just a one-off. That's not canon. Galactus does not have a daughter named Gally. But she called herself Gally, because Galacta just sounds a little too close to Galactus, and it's like, you don't want to have that conversation.
I was thinking Galaga.
Galaga? Oh, no. No, not Galaga. But so, yeah. That's a story that they did that they decided was...
That's definitely for the better, though.
Yeah.
That was terrible. Like, you just telling me about it made me, I feel like I just died inside.
Well, the thing is, there are people that like the idea of the character if they just do something good with it.
No.
You don't think?
No. That's... No.
Yeah, I guess...
is like his own thing. There should not be another.
I agree. That's probably for the best.
Stupid. Especially that's living on Earth. This doesn't
make
sense.
With a Twitter. Like in 2009, on Earth with a Twitter.
What?
And wanted to be. Let's basically.
Marvel. I'm shutting you down. I'm pulling the plug.
Vegan, because we don't like to consume planets.
Oh, obviously.
Well, I mean, she still consumed organisms that were, as the comic put it, evasive to our planet. So they weren't from our planet, so it didn't matter if she ate them. But they were like small. It was really weird.
That's dark.
It's a really weird comic line, but it was voted on by fans to get like a series, and so that was the series that they, because they basically had a list of characters. What would you like to see a series on? And so that was the most voted on, and so they did the series on it, and nobody liked it.
Give me your phone for a second. Pull up Google. There's another character that like got its own comic. Just look up Marvel Landshark.
Landshark?
Yeah.
Marvel. Oh God.
It's not. This is canon.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, Landshark. Okay, I was right. It's Landshark.
Oh God.
So
He's
it's
adorable.
Right? It has its own comic line now.
Now this is now.
Yeah.
Okay. What comic book series did he come from?
Deadpool.
Deadpool, of course. Deadpool Volume 8, Issue 6. And the West Coast Avengers.
Yeah.
Hoot
It
hoot.
was from Deadpool though, and it has its own comics now.
Okay.
So I
What's-
just want to put this into perspective.
I feel like you're about to tell me something really ridiculous.
No, this is canon, so it's not really on the point of the video. But Galactus has a daughter.
Right.
Sharks with legs.
Oh God, Deadpool's...
Well, just in general.
No, Deadpool didn't screw a shark.
No. We're not going there. I mean, maybe he has. It'd be like a joke at Aquaman, probably. Like, I could see that, but no. What is Marvel writing? Are they just out of ideas?
Well, probably.
Listen, I've got an idea for a character.
Okay.
Eternity's gonna have a son, right? See where this is going?
Yeah, you see, you say that,
The
but...
Living Tribunal has a fifth head.
Hold on.
And it's his sister.
Hold on. No, I want to go back to you talking about Eternity. Technically, Eternity is already a child that has a father.
Yeah.
The first firmament.
Yeah.
So, technically, Eternity. Why not?
I think it's a lot more believable than Galactus.
Yeah, but I can't believe Galactus had a daughter. And they did a one-off about it. It's ridiculous. And, she was drawn, with the Galactus head, purple eyes, and, wearing, they drew...
modern clothes.
No, they drew her sexy.
Oh, I mean, you have to.
Of course.
Even, Jane Foster Thor, they have to have a little skin showing. So, on her suit right here,
Yeah.
it's just, belly button.
Thank God for it, though.
No, that's stupid.
Belly button. No belly button?
No, it's stupid.
Why? What's stupid about belly button?
That's perfect stab spot.
Yeah, but you're Thor. You're impervious to stab.
She bleeds a lot.
Don't say that like that.
Okay, you know what I mean. She in the comics, she gets hurt a lot
What?
with blood and
Well,
every comic almost, at least in the one
Really?
I read. Every other at the least, but I read the first 1 to 12 or something.
What's her powers? I mean, obviously Thor's powers, but
They're the same.
they're the same. So why doesn't Thor get beat up?
Mjolnir, she'll just throw the hammer, and instead of it goes and then she calls it back and it comes back to her, she throws it and it just keeps hitting them until she calls it back. So it'll loop around, but it's got a mind of its own. So when people make fun of that in Love and Thunder, the hammers and axes having personalities, it's kind of from the comics. That was there.
Yeah, but I feel like
They just did it as the best love triangle.
no.
in modern cinema.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Taika Waititi all he wants to do is joke.
Yeah.
And what bothers me is, did he say something like this is the most gay movie ever?
I think somebody asked Natalie Portman that,
Oh, okay, it was
or
her.
Tessa Thompson, one of the two.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the most gay movie
The
ever.
most gay Marvel movie.
I don't know. I mean,
'Cause,
maybe.
it has Valkyrie, and we know she's gay, and it has Korg and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but it's just
No.
Korg's
not-
husband.
Dwayne. Is that his name?
The husband's name is Dwayne.
Oh,
and
man.
he's made out of rocks. Did you not pick up on that?
I did not pick up on
Yeah.
that. That's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
But- That's just...
But anyways,
I was just saying, he's just a jokester. All he wanted to do, he put way too much comedy in that movie, and so that's why people misread.
but She-Hulk's gonna be the exact same, I think, when it comes out.
Do you think we should have comedy in this stuff? I mean,
I think they have their brand of comedy,
Yeah, but that
and it
sounds
only
bad.
works in Marvel.
Yeah, but you can't overdo it either.
And they're starting to, because like think about it. Even when the Rian Johnson, what's the middle Star Wars in the sequels? The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi, yeah.
That had Marvel humor in it for some reason.
Horrible.
Like
Marvel.
when he was like,
at the beginning when he
he's
was
got a
trying
message
to, oh
for
gosh.
your mom, and it's like it
What-
was kind of funny, but at the same time, that's not Star
But
Wars.
what killed me was people argued that Star Wars has always had humor.
like this.
That was a boring conversation anyway. That's hilarious to say. I mean, just walking up to a guy and then he's saying a message for your mom, and then the general that's hearing the message is like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. This is. It's like his reaction made it more ridiculous because
They made him. He was supposed to be like a feared character, and they made him such a
They
joke. They
made
had to
him a
bring
joke.
in Richard Pryor in the third one, like the last one, as the new head honcho general.
Yeah, because they made him a joke. And, that guy, I feel bad for him. Because a lot of people don't know this. That character, the guy that played that character, General Hux, was in Judge... it wasn't called Judge Dredd. It was just Dredd. As the little whippy computer tech guy.
No,
Did you ever see Dredd?
I did not.
Oh, it was a great movie. So, yeah, Judge Dredd was a great movie. But that character, the guy that played Rux, I can't remember his name, but, he was this little...
He was one of the Weasleys.
Was he also a Weasley?
He was. Becca, you're down here. What's the old? Not Percy.
Bill? Charlie?
Charlie. He was Charlie in Harry Potter.
Is that the Dragon Tamer?
Yeah.
He
Charlie's
just
the
said
Dragon
Dragon
Bill is
Tamer.
the
Charlie.
breaker.
The one that was in the bank,
Bill.
and he has the dragon on the ride.
I,
Bill's
you,
the curse breaker for Gringotts.
I think that's him.
okay, I'd just like to point out there are way too many Weasleys. Reduce the population of the Weasleys.
I think we've hit every big nerd franchise in the city now.
Kill Fred.
This
Star
is the
Wars,
trifecta.
Marvel, Harry Potter.
Kill Fred.
We need DC.
DC,
Batman.
Batman.
There we go.
because I'm Batman. Actually,
And we even brought up
hold on.
Judge Dredd.
If you want to talk about DC, I've got an actual DC story that is hilarious that shows DC and government corruption all at once.
Which is it canon? Is it like a crazy one?
No, so check this out. There's a guy in Indiana that makes production actual DC Batman replicas. So
Yeah.
if you buy a replica from him, DC Comics certifies that is an authentic replica.
That's pretty cool.
Got a cool backlog. I don't know if he does all types of Batmobiles, but he does the ones from the 60s TV show.
If he would do the Batmo, like the Batman one, I would buy one.
From the which one?
The Batman.
Oh, I would really like to have
The
one.
muscle car.
I'd really like to have the 1989 one.
Yeah. If I was going to get a
But-
second one, that'd be it.
But check this out. So this is how bad somebody got mad. So this car costs like $200,000 to get
Oh,
this
yeah.
kind of rich people. First off, you have to be beyond rich to be like, I want a Batman car at $200,000. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got to be a millionaire.
It's got to be the right one.
Yeah, you've got to be a millionaire. So this guy that's a real estate agent in California gonna order it, misses his final payment, so he gets shoved back in line. You think, oh, that's just okay, No, he gets mad. He not only got put in the back of the line, but when the guy that builds the Batmobiles tried to contact them, saying, hey, look, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna have to shove you back.
Yeah.
He couldn't get in touch with the guy for a couple of weeks or a month or so.
So he had it coming.
So he had it coming. So then the guy gets in contact with him. He pays his extra money, and he wants it right now. He's already been put farther back at the line, and they go to court about it. He gets his buddy sheriff to go down there and harass him, and charged him with 2 felonies. A civil case, charged with 2 felonies. And he ended up going to the news, getting it reported, and they're like, oh no, we didn't mean to do this. This is a
Yeah.
misunderstanding. Big, giant misunderstanding. But it's just funny. Don't piss off nerds. They will send the law after you.
I mean, that's kind of abusive friendship.
Abusive friendship, abusive power. But it's just hilarious that the guy wanted his worst. First off, the 1960s Batman car, probably the worst
It's
one.
iconic, but
Not to me. I wasn't around in the 60s.
I think it's still iconic, but that doesn't mean it's
You have to be 50
not
years
the
old.
worst.
You have to be 50 years old to want that car.
Listen,
Name somebody.
I want to get that car just because it's color. Do you
No.
know what color it is?
Black with red.
Velvet Bat Fuzz.
They created a color called Velvet.
Velvet Bat Fuzz.
That is hilarious.
That's like the actual name of it.
Velvet Bat Fuzz.
But that's
That's we're gonna end on that note, guys.
Nah.
And I'm Daniel.
Are we doing the outro?
Yeah, let's do
I'm
an outro.
Andrew.
And this is Everyday Nerds. Please hit the like and subscribe button so you know when all our amazing videos come out. And we'll see you on the flip
Yeah,
side.
and don't forget to ring the bell.
Ring the
Just
bell.
ring the bell.
Just do it. Peter Parker only works if he's miserable. He can't be
Exactly.
happy.